A long, long time ago, when spirits still walked among men, and the sons of men could meet them once in a lifetime and have a wish granted, there lived a poor farmer in a small village. He owned nothing but a small patch of land behind his old mud hut. One night, as the moon hung low and the crickets sang, the farmer heard a strange noise outside. He took up his cutlass and stepped out quietly. On the ground, he saw fresh footprints. Curious, he followed them into the bush, and there, under the moonlight, he saw the most beautiful woman he had ever laid eyes on. She was bending to cut vegetables, her movements swift and graceful. But the moment she noticed him, she ran. The farmer chased after her and caught up with her not far off. As she struggled, he saw a mark on her arm and knew at once she was not human. She fell to her knees and pleaded with him to let her go. His heart softened, and he allowed her to leave. But unknown to her, the farmer quietly followed her from a distance. That was when he saw her hide something under a tree. It was her animal skin. The next night, before she arrived, the farmer hid near the same tree. When she came and removed her skin to become a woman, he waited until she had gone, then took the skin and hid it in his home. The Antelope Woman returned to find her skin gone. She searched through the night, but it was nowhere to be found. At dawn, the villagers saw a strange woman among them and began to ask questions. The farmer stepped forward and said, "She is my wife." He took her to his hut and told her, "If you marry me, I will return your skin." She begged him, "Make a wish instead, and let me go." But the farmer refused. Days turned into weeks, and with no other choice, she agreed to marry him. Months passed. One day, she asked for her skin again. But by then, she was heavy with child, and the farmer said, "Give birth first." And that was how it continued till she had 5 children for him. Time flew. The farmer grew rich and became the most prosperous man in the village and was made village head. But the woman's heart remained heavy. One morning, as the sun rose and her children played nearby, her eyes caught the old tree. Something pulled her there. She knelt and began to dig. And there, hidden in a bag, was her skin. Tears filled her eyes as she held it close. She looked at her children playing in the distance and smiled sadly. Then, with a deep breath, she wore the skin. Joy surged through her. She leaped and ran toward the children. But they screamed and ran away, not knowing it was their mother. Their cries brought the farmer outside. He saw the antelope, and in that moment, he knew she had found her skin. Their eyes met. Sadness passed between them like wind through leaves. Without a word, she turned and ran into the forest. And from that day on, no one ever saw her again. The farmer, using his authority as village head, ordered no one should kill nor eat antelope meat, and so it has been till date.